Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve. I am a drone pilot, but I do also ride skateboards. So today I have with me the MEEPO V5. This is a skateboard that MEEPO told me is designed for beginners. So if you've always wanted to ride a skateboard, this might be the skateboard for you, because look at how much space you have on the deck to put your feet. There's plenty of room to stand in any stance you wish as you're learning how to ride. And look at the size of the wheels. These are going to go over rocks like you would not believe. There's no way you're going to hit a rock and go flying off this skateboard. These are massive. They're like big drag tires on a car. And my favorite thing is there's a little handle here, so you just carry it. So if you're going on a bus, transport, you get on the bus, throw your skateboard down. It's easy to carry up and down hills or wherever you want to go, and then you just hop on it and start riding. That's the other cool thing about this. All you do is turn on the remote. Let me show you the remote. That's the remote. You just turn this on, throw this on the ground, start moving it forward, and it automatically turns on and you're off. So let me tell you a little bit about this skateboard. First off, when you order it, you have a choice of picking between two models. You have the 11-mile range, so in other words, a smaller battery, or you have the 20-mile range, which is a much larger battery. I think that will probably add to the weight, not really sure. Now, top speed on this is a really low 7 miles per hour all the way up to 28 miles per hour. So the 7 miles per hour is for beginners, and it does come in beginner mode, and it even has different braking modes, and it's set right out of the box on beginner braking mode, which means it's nice and soft and slow when you put the brakes on. Now, the reason this is really cool for beginners is because as you get better at riding and you increase the speed, you have 4 levels of speed. As you increase the speed and get better and better, say you want to get really good, you don't have to buy another skateboard, because you can replace the wheels with 105 millimeter wheels. So on modern skateboards, the wheels, you can basically slip off the outer and keep the electronics inside. Speaking of the electronics, I believe this one has over 1,000 watts of power, so that's quite a bit for a beginner board. But the great thing about this beginner board is that it's made out of Canadian maple, and I'm Canadian, so one of these trees back here gave their life to make this board. Canadian maple on a skateboard is really good because it's very flexible. It also looks really nice too. See that? Very nice. But not only that, the board, when you buy it, comes with a 6-month warranty, which is a nice touch. So if you have any issues within the first 6 months, just contact the company. And finally, the other nice touch on this board is it has bumpers on the front and on the back, because what's the first thing beginners do on a skateboard? They usually have it going forward, they hop off, the board's still going, and bangs into a curb, and you damage your wood, but this has bumpers, so you're all good. All right, so this should be an interesting review video because I am damaged. I damaged my leg a while ago. This board was sent to me a while ago. I couldn't review it because I stuck a knife by accident in my right leg. I nicked an artery, there was blood everywhere, and I also cut a bunch of nerves and some muscle tendons in this leg. I can move the leg now, but I'm also a diabetic, so I lost a little bit of feeling down there. It heals really slow. Long story short, my legs are not conducive to riding a skateboard. But for you, YouTube, I am going to drive this skateboard today because it is designed for beginners. So if I wipe out, then it's false advertising, but if I can stay on it, then it's honest advertising. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can squish into the camera down here. So this is going to be the first ride on the skateboard. Now you can power the skateboard on by pressing the little power button underneath. It also shows you how much power is remaining, or leave it powered off, put it flat, take your remote, turn your remote on, and then put your foot on the skateboard and push it a little, and it will go. That's how I'm going to drive it. So here we go. But first, let me also tell you I have a camera on my head, an Insta360 Go 3, to capture things from the front. Plus, I'm going to use the Insta360 X3. I just extend it, and I'm going to turn it on, and this will get me a 360-degree view lowered to the ground, so it looks pretty cool, because I'm not going to be going very fast to start with. Here we go. So I've got the remote here, and I'm going to power it on. There's a little power button over here. Now the board's not powered on. I'm just going to push it. Hopefully it defaults to beginner mode. Now I've got my X3 camera down on the ground. You probably can't see the handle because it's pretty cool. This X3 is by Insta360. Here we go. Push it a few times, hop on it, and give it some gas. Ooh, it's taken off. There we go. Oh my God, this is beginner mode. This is not very fast. This would be beginner mode, 7 miles per hour. I'm on full speed. I've got this maxed out. That's the speed you'll obtain with this thing going at 7 miles per hour. Now for a beginner, this is gonna seem really fast, but for somebody that's been riding for a while, it's not gonna be that fast whatsoever. So yeah, I can see beginners riding this easy. Now they say the trucks on here are supposed to be improved and you can make tight corners. Well, I'm making a pretty tight corner. That's pretty decent. Drive over that stuff on the ground. Come on back, no problem there. Turn this way. So the trucks are pretty good. Now if you want to change speeds while driving, I'm just going to release the throttle. You press this button here. Press it in once and then go. And now you'll be in the faster speed. So now this is the, what is it, 14 miles per hour speed? I have it on about half right now. This is not full blast. I'm just getting used to it for my damaged leg. So let me go a little faster here, a little faster. Yeah, we're moving now. There we go. Now we're going. So this would be a good speed for me, especially with my injury. Going over lots of bumps and cracks in the road, no issues there whatsoever. Really grippy too, I'm leaning. And the board's not flying out from under my feet. So this is 14 miles per hour, full speed. I don't know, does it look fast on the cameras that I'm coming towards? Because it seems like I'm moving here. There's a camera there, let's try out the brakes. There we are, yeah, the brakes are nice and soft. Perfect. So far my assessment is that it's definitely made for beginners. You know, I've never seen a skateboard with a slow start and a slow speed, 7 miles per hour, and that's a full range of the dial. So you have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 mile per hour. Very easy to drive, get your balance, learn how to ride a skateboard, and go from there. So I guess the next thing to do, I want to keep this review short, but I guess the next thing to do is take my Skydio, stick it up in the air and have the Skydio chase me as I drive around on the skateboard and give you my thoughts. Here's my Skydio 2 drone. It is the best follow me drone on the planet. I use this all the time if I need a drone to chase me and there's going to be lots of objects that the drone can bang into. The Skydio, no problem. It won't bang into anything. Other drones will eventually bang into stuff. Over here we have the Skydio and over here we have the cool looking MEEPO V5. Launch the Skydio. She goes. Spin around and look at me, baby. There we go. She's going to follow me. So I've got it set to follow from behind to start with, and then I'll switch it later to other sides. Okay, I just take this phone, put it in my pocket. Let's get moving. Starts off slow. I'm in beginner mode. I'm going to change modes to a faster speed. There we go. Now we get some speed happening. All right, follow me down this path. So far, so good. It's a really bumpy, rough area here, but this skateboard has no issues going over all the cracks in the road and the bumps. Really good size wheels on this thing. I'm going full speed. I don't want to go in the next speed because it'd be too fast for my abilities with my leg. Oh, going over some bumps, some cracks. Got a dead bird down here. Okay, if anybody's wondering, can you drive this on a gravel road? I don't know, but I'm going to try it. Here we go. It doesn't really have the wheels for a gravel road, but it's pretty rough on the legs, I tell you. Oh, go around the potholes. A lot of rocks here. I don't know. It drives on a gravel road, but I don't think your legs would last very long. It's a lot of vibration. I'm going to give up on that. Too much vibration. Let's go back on the pavement. There's Jedi Steve right there. Hey! Okay, I'm setting up the Skydio to drive on my left side. There we go. It's going to go around my left as I drive forward. And now let's get out of beginner mode and go faster again. There we go. Get some speed. Oh, am I going to make this corner? A little bit of braking power. Tight corner. Just made it. There we go. So I can see people having a blast with this. If you're new on skateboards and you're going early morning to your park, you could have a lot of fun driving around on this thing. You probably don't want to bring a drone like I have here because it freaks people out. All right, we're going on a little bit of grass to get from one trail to a dirt trail. Go from cement over to gravel here. Gonna go on a gravel trail. So this is rough gravel, like finely chopped up gravel, but the skateboard seems to be doing quite well on it. So that's something to note. If you have this skateboard and you have trails like this, which are made out of finely ground up gravel, then you're fine. All right, coming over here. Over here we have Jedi Steve, who's out to fly a plane. Whoa!
Oh, that was a last minute correction.
So here we have Jedi Steve. He's a beginner. He's gonna give it a try. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the Skydio follow you. Let me put it in beginner mode.
Yes.
All right, pull back, it's brake, push forward, it's gas. Do you need a helmet?
No.
Good.
I do it like the old guys used to do it. No helmets.
No helmets? All right, just like the old NHL players. All right, Steve, take it away. There you go, there's a beginner. He's got it. Well, he's doing well. He's not having any issues. He hasn't fallen off. That's the way to do it too if you're a beginner, is just bend your knees like Steve's doing, sort of like in a little bit of a seating position, and yeah, your balance will just be perfect. There he goes. Look at that. He's even got the ball cap on backwards. Cool kids. Okay, slam on those brakes. They got beginner mode brakes. Put the brakes on full. There you go, you didn't fall off, so they're good. Just gotta ask you, Steve.
Yes.
So, it's in a beginner mode, it's designed for beginners.
Yep.
What do you think?
Well, I'm still alive, so that's one thing.
Okay.
Never been good on these things, but I think I did all right.
Yeah, you did all right. You had no problem. Good speed. Was the speed
Okay.
good?
Yeah, I could even go a little faster, but
Okay.
let's
Yeah.
not try that today.
No, okay. All right, well, thanks, Steve. All right, next thing I want to show you is what you get in the box if you buy the MEEPO V5. Check this out. This is the box the MEEPO V5 comes in. Inside the box, you'll find the skateboard, the remote, and accessories. Here you can see what the top of the board consists of, and here you can see what the bottom of the board consists of. Here we have the front 90mm wheels, and here we have the rear powered 90mm wheels. The trucks are upgraded and fully adjustable front and rear. A nice touch is to include a bumper on the front as well as the rear. The board deck is completely covered in grip tape, except for a spot where the carry handle is cut out. The board is constructed of 8-ply Canadian maple. The battery housing is waterproof and you can get it with 11-mile range or a 20-mile range. If you wish to check the amount of power remaining in the battery, press this button. As well, when you power on the remote, if it's connected to the board, it will show you the amount of power remaining in the board. A USB cable is provided so that you can charge the remote. To charge up the board, you plug in the power supply here. This is the charging unit for the board, and these are the specs of the charging unit. Other items included would be the owner's manual as well as a toolkit. So this could pretty much be the best skateboard, longboard, wide stance board for beginners with ample power to grow for you to become a really good skateboarder. So you start off slow, then you get better as you go faster. It really is decent, and the board is nice and flexible with that Canadian maple, so it's nice. And I do like the fact that you can upgrade the wheels. I do also like the fact that it's not very expensive. If you buy this version that I have in my hands, the one that goes like 11-mile range, it's around the $400 US mark when it's on sale. It might even be on sale right now. You'll have to check the links below. And for $100 more, you can get the 20-mile range version, which of course is a bigger battery. And I think, yeah, so that's a good price too. So check it out. The links are below. And for me, I just say I'm impressed. My old legs held out, especially the one that's not working very well. So that was pretty good on this skateboard. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this skateboard video, then please give it a thumbs up. I know I'm not very good at skateboard videos anymore, so I probably won't be doing very many in the future. But this is one of the last skateboard videos I'm doing, so enjoy this one. And like I said, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in a future video with many more video reviews. And if you have questions on this skateboard, just post them below and I will get back to you, because this is a really cool skateboard. All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye.